に出てきた。この迫力だ。これは
to do is his own. It's the left hand and Davis.
Down goes Lindkcker. Fight is over.
Before that left hand.
Doubted the skill.
Can nail him a little bit like Funmaker.
They thought Butterbean was just a joke in boxing gloves.
Head too.
One punch later, reality hit harder than expectations.
Yeah, he can do a lot.
This is what happens when you don't take Butterbean seriously. Richard Davis had size, reach, and hope. Butterbean had compact power and instincts sharper than a guillotine.
Stare down. When I had the stare down.
There's actually a tendency to throw a hurry. Anytime Butterbean gets
Both of them posing in there. Not quite sure what Butterbean's going to do already.
Davis, though, as you can see, tight in the ring. Butterbean is 120, lost one. Let's get to do is his own. It's the left hand and Davis.
One hook, then a looping left, and Davis hit the canvas. The ref had to step in fast.
Well, he set the left hook up with the right hand.
winner by knockout, Butterbean.
Butterbean versus Jackie Beard, a fight packed with more chaos than a late-night bar brawl and double the body mass.
Jackie Beard coming right at Butterbean. He doesn't want Tyson. He thinks, look, he feels that Tyson doesn't fight. Bean was doing a little hot dogging there.
Yeah, they're like pillows unless you get
Round fighters. This is the second round of 3. Smiling through this round. Looking to load up that time 4 rounds with McNeely. And still managed to get him out of there. Bean is a tough man. Right, because Bean just wants to punch it out. And Bean says, come on.
big right hand, and that dropped him, and I mean dropped him.
Bean's been waiting for that shot, and there was nothing fluke about that. That's it. He's still out.
Woods thought reach and height would save him. Pressure and heavy hooks said hello.
Pride, he wants to try to win.
Got a big 13-pound weight advantage.
That makes a big difference.
Good left jab by Woods. And he ducked.
Try to keep away, keep his jab out. It's not a whole lot, but he's doing okay so far.
Oh, good left hook. The first round, rather handily. And he scores with, there's Woods with a good right.
One knockdown, another, and the ref waved it off. Butterbean walking into a fight with a taller opponent was basically just another Tuesday at the office. Whitfield tried using his height, but Butterbean just saw a bigger target to roast.
He starts to rush in and he stops. And he starts and he stops. There's that right.
Well, Butterbean with 19 wins, 9. There's that wild swing, Rival Nation. And Ed, you were talking about Butterbean trying to get that jab out. By Butterbean. Now he rushes in. He sees an opportunity to face some better competition.
Yeah, he says his technique has been to wear people.
Butterbean now. Butterbean knows he's closing in. Whitfield, watch out. Hey, you want to be famous?
By the final round, Whitfield got served a combo of punches so hot they could have grilled a steak, medium rare, of course.
Affair, and now Whitfield is helped up, and that is it.
The first fight ended in a draw, so Butterbean came back looking for punctuation.
This time a lot more cautiously. They landed in a draw. Connected. But what I see now is that Eaton...
Strange action in this ring.
Round 2, one heavy shot sent Eaton down, like his legs took a coffee break.
Up with that straight left hand. Goes around again. Apparently they is slide to his left. Slide to his... Bean caught him with a left hook and dropped him. In my opinion, Eaton was out punched. Again, you can just see Eaton just pocket. Bean caught kick without the horseshoe. Around it, Butterbean scored a knockdown.
Round 3, Butterbean turned the corner into a trap. 2 knockdowns later, the ref had seen enough.
Eaton should continue moving around using the ring of Butterbean as he thought he did in the first one.
This fight is a close fight.
Tribute to the commissioner. He got nailed with 2 good punches. And one target practice. And now it's all over.
Debate over. Power made the final call. Butterbean arrived in Arizona thinking this would be quick, but Joe Wiggins dragged him into a slow-cooked test of survival.
Effective against Butterbean, obviously, is to move and jab, and that's probably what Joe Wiggins will do. ABC affiliates here. Calling because he lost one, so oh my, he's hurt! Box against the Bean. He ran the 400 meters, and that's what Joe Wiggins, the white trunks, weighs in about.
Can slow down Wiggins and then get the fight where he...
Butterbean trying to push ahead. Now he's not jabbing too much. There's a right hand that gets in. Instead of just walking in. He is not facing...
Wiggins tried to block, absorbed the clinch, and instantly transformed into a walking stress ball.
Cut is there for Butterbean.
And he's getting hurt, okay? And Joe Wiggins is the other guy.
Doesn't even include the heavy punches. So he's on the novelty circuit here.
Yes, he is. Oh, big right by around. That right hurt Wiggins. He's in trouble.
By round 4, Butterbean was done playing nice, and the heat went straight through the roof.
Saw Kenny Myers come in here and, in our view, beat Butterbean, but didn't get the decision. That's it.
The winner, Butterbean.
Butterbean fights were never made for marathon rounds, yet somehow Marcus Rode managed to clock in for 2 full rounds.
Bad amateur, had a little bit of courage.
He has power. He's got a lot of knockouts. Rode not exactly a ballerina in there, though.
By the 3rd, though, Butterbean decided overtime wasn't part of the plan. He stormed in with those lunchbox fists, and Rode hit the canvas like Wi-Fi just died mid-movie.
Right now, it's just a sideshow.
Big ripping shots by Butterbean. Trying to get up on his feet, and it is over. It was the body shots. He had hit him a couple good ones. And, you know, you were right, Scott. Why would Rhodes stand in front of the Bean?
Butterbean came swinging like a freight train. Fujimoto just sidestepped, blocked, and survived. No knockdowns, no drama, just pure patience. By the final bell, the plan worked. Sometimes the smartest punch is the one you never throw. Just like Killer Bean hates noise, Butterbean hates fighters, especially those convinced they can somehow survive out longer than a single minute.
Butterbean may end up having some longer fights than this one here.
Monaco trying to work the jab on the inside. He busted Butterbean with a pretty good uppercut. You can see he's got a bodybuilder's physique.
We didn't see any combinations from Butterbean. We saw him load up.
Butterbean rolled into Reno like a licensed wrecking ball, and Sean Yegan quickly realized this fight was starting immediately.
Yegan. Give him a look of 2 fighters' bodies, and Bean is opening up. Yegan trying to turn pro this year. This is his 9th professional bout.
You would think a bodybuilder should hold some extra advantage over a fighter, but that wasn't exactly true when Paul Springer, a seasoned bodybuilder, made his official boxing debut against Butterbean. The fight didn't even reach a minute before Butterbean unleashed pure chaos on Paul.
You know, like most in their debut, Paul Springer can probably give it, but can he take it?
Lifted Paul Springer off the canvas, and this one is stopped right away.
And trying to muscle on the inside, the right hand from Butterbean landed right on the chin, and that's the punch that did the damage.
Butterbean arrived in Vegas like an all-you-can-hit buffet, and Troy Roberts had just reserved himself 3 rounds of regret.
Time around him at various charity events, and he's just a delightful man. Roberts feels the way to beat Butterbean, and it is the way. Is one round of boxing his last 15 months. That was a January 6th. Spoke to us beforehand, and so far in this, Joe Hip.
Welcome back to Las Vegas, Nevada. Bob Popple. Roberts is from Campbell River and British Columbia.
Enough to Let's get the round, but
officially hazardous.
Champion of the world, Butterbean.
This was David versus Goliath, and Goliath weighed almost twice as much. Lindkcker boxed smart early, landing shots and surprising everyone.
Wait for him to run out of gas.
Push Butterbean back.
For this fight, Lindkcker trained for 5 days.
Lindkcker doing a good job.
He's waiting for Lindkcker to open.
Bean was offered a million.
Be in some trouble because these are clean shots.
Yeah, well, he's doing all the landing though, Lindkcker. Winning.
There's a little nick above Butterbean's.
Right hand puts Lindkcker down. Try to survive the rest of the round.
If he can't move now, forget it.
Put Lindkcker down on the canvas. Hockey kind of stepped in.
Watch his fight finish.
Lindkcker is mixing it up with Bean here again. The Butterbean diet. That's a good right hand. Butterbean diet, which he said he hated Butterbean.
Great wrestling.
He's got all the work and he's in deep. We haven't seen a jab from Butterbean.
Another right hand from Lindkcker.
Much for this fight. I don't think he's in his best shape.
Against Louis Monaco and Mitchell Rose.
He was lost this round.
Trying to throw any combination, not letting his hands go.
Not sure he's in the shape corner wants him to.
Well, we haven't seen a jab.
The courage of Scott Lindkcker. He is not scared of it.
Yeah, he seems slower.
Right now about the possibility of an upset.
Lindkcker going southpaw.
To more than 175 channels of entertainment and exclusive programming packages.
Then Butterbean landed one right hand and flipped the script.
Consider basically he's a cruiserweight, but now he goes down just getting pounded too much to the body, and body shots are taking it all out of him.
By round 4, the body shots emptied Lindkker's tank. Confidence is dangerous when Butterbean decides it's over.
Big moments by Butterbean, and they have been the story of this fight, undoing a lot of the good work that Lindkcker had done previously.
Hit Butterbean. The good left hook didn't budge him.
Fighter warning Lindkcker about watching the head. Now Bean getting into it.
Butterbean very upset.
And hamming it up for the crowd too.
Down goes Lindkcker. Fight is over.
Butterbean showed up at the Playboy Mansion like violence had an invite. And Bill Johnson instantly regretted skipping the casual pool party.
Butterbean doesn't want to chase it, doesn't want to leave himself open. He wants to walk in, inch his way in from side to side. Sees his advantage of being able to move. He acted like a guy who but right now, unfortunately, professionally, those two just cannot.
Johnson ended up on the ropes by round 2, searching for Hugh Hefner instead of a getaway.
You can see the way he's fighting, just trying to survive, and then Butterbean gets in and lands something on stay down with that punch because it wasn't legitimate enough. Like in the first round, Johnson had ideas of finding a soft spot, and he changed his mind. Now that's, I mean, you would want on your movie set. Shot to the body, just as bad. So Butterbean gets a win. But, you know, the crowd didn't even get to see what they wanted.
Butterbean came out swinging like he hadn't had a meal in 3 long, hungry days.
Before being bested big fights all the way through, so he fight 4 times, and despite all the jokes in the beginning, he's got Murray Sutherland. Right hand gets Butterbean the nickname, and going all over the place.
In fact, he's landing anytime he feels like it. That time, Doug Norris got his head in the stomach. Butterbean coming forward with some good shots.
You've seen some tough windmilling by Butterbean. He still has that.
First round, Doug sneaks a clip in right after the bell rings. Big mistake. That's like teasing a bear already raiding your picnic. By the end, Butterbean storms in with a buffet of punches, swinging like someone just stole his last pepperoni slice.
The reason why he'll outbox him, but then he'll get popped.
They clashed heads, and that's what hurt. Doug Norris. I was joking, but that was the problem. Well, it's wild now, folks, and there goes Doug Norris. It's over.
Lines up Eric Esch. He doesn't even like his own name mentioned. He said, I don't even like to think of myself as Eric Esch. He's his right hand there.
Butterbean walked into the casino like he remembered the first fight and decided patience wasn't coming along this time.
And you know, whatever you want to say about his abilities and the people he fights on him at various charity events, and it's just a delightful man. Feels the way to beat Butterbean, and it is the way, is 6 months.
No, he has one round of boxing in his last 15 months.
Spoke to us beforehand. And so far in this, Butterbean's had a hard time getting that overhand right in. He had him at 10 against these kinds of heavyweights that has gotten the job done. And so Butterbean's making a liar out of him. He's landed some good hooks. Told amount of appearances on the Leno show.
After this time out on ESPN2.
Straight to the ending. Butterbean versus Patrick Graham looked less like a championship bout and more like a schoolyard bully collecting lunch money.
Just kind of cave you in, vaporized.
He's added a little left jab to it.
Gil Clancy said his footwork's getting better and responds in the last 30 seconds of the round. Up to the 10-rounders. He might have to give up his big wrestling thing. Lean to the head of Graham. Graham's shown a pretty good ability to take these punches, but Graham seems to be losing just a tiny bit of his will.
He uses his jab. He can do a lot.
And Butterbean counters over the top of the jab.
Butterbean's fists were like overdue homework slips, and Patrick just kept collecting detention after detention.
Winks at George while you're talking to him, and then knocks Graham through the rope. And Jay Nady has seen enough. 1-2. Left hook to the top. Right crushing to the body.
Butterbean rolled into Vegas like a slow-motion disaster, and Kurt Allen spent 3 long rounds trying to outlast the damage.
In there. He does have heavy hands. Like George Foreman, he knocked him. When Butterbean got beat, his only loss in New York, maybe not quite as badly as a B. Getting ready to mark down a 1-round Pony Express speed. Whoops! Foot. Allen falls down.
By round 3, Butterbean turned the heat all the way up.
He is Butterbean.
When Peter McNeely stepped in against Butterbean, it looked less like a boxing match and more like a desperate rescue mission.
Certainly it's had a long time where he was under drugs and heavyweight. Let's go to this. Butterbean goes right to it. Fighter, he fights good 4-round fights. He's lighter than Butterbean. That's not a little too much. Didn't die in a train on life to the glove of McNeely.
Butterbean showed up like it was another day at the office, delivered his signature KO, and clocked out before McNeely even realized what hit him. The referee had to jump in before things turned into a full-on physics lesson about falling objects. After claiming the IBA Super Heavyweight title, Butterbean faced Ed White in what looked like a serious challenge. Ed even managed to knock Butterbean down early.
Under 400, so that's when he went on the
Ed White starts him off.
The fighters in history. Height advantage here, and he's putting it to good use. Being going back tonight.
Yeah, he did.
He doesn't care about the nice body shot, but again, between rounds. Really gets caught the left hook. Butterbean goes down.
But that only seemed to...
Following that knockdown, big right hand, and then a bit of a push with the left.
What happens when a boxer thinks, yeah, let's try this MMA thing? You get Butterbean stepping into the cage against Thompson, a guy who looked like he was auditioning to be the horror movie villain. The bell rang, and in 0 seconds...
As natural a boxer as Broughton. Do you know this? And I think that... There it is. There you go. There it is. Oh, that's about it. I mean, that's about it. Butterbean has done it. Thompson still looking for the takedown. I don't think he's quite aware. Out. and it clipped him on the nose. I don't think it actually caught him clean in any way.
Welcome to Birmingham, Alabama, where Butterbean spent his time turning Pat Jackson's face into a real-life jigsaw puzzle.
And in truth, we thought that Myers on guard. And there is a little blood trickling also. We're in round 2, and they told jabs, not much. Bean, hold on. Good body work by Butterbean. That's
the body, then go upstairs. Now he's uppercutting.
The interesting thing, Dave, is
he's scheduled for 3.
Yeah, thank you.
In the chaos, even the ref caught a clip, like he accidentally strolled into the wrong neighborhood.
Unfortunately, he walks into the best punch of the fight. At the end of the round, he's separating the fighters. And referees cannot protect themselves at all times the way fighters do it.
The fight is stopped not because Terry Wood got knocked down, but because Pat Jackson doesn't want to go on, and one happy guy is Terry Wood.
The bell rang, and Kenny Craven probably thought the ropes were a friend, leaning on them like he was waiting for a bus. Unfortunately, Butterbean turned him into a human speed bag, hammering away while Craven just stood there like a guy testing out brand new pain limits.
And here comes the inevitable.
Eventually, the ref had seen enough of the rope-hugging experiment and stepped in to rescue Craven from becoming a permanent fixture of the canvas decor. Imagine getting flattened like a pancake under Butterbean's fists. And then sticking your tongue out like it's part of the celebration. That's exactly what Talon did. 3 rounds in, Butterbean turned him into a floor decoration.
Kenny Keane fought in the main after having turned pro against Talon. Talon with some counterpunching of his own. Butterbean missing with the right hand, scoring with a left and a right as Talon comes in. Well, how many fights does he have? Well, Talon just got knocked, and Butterbean trying to add his 32nd knockout. And he sends Talon down here in round 2. Being comfortably in control in this 4-round bout as he continues to pound the overmatched Talon. Tor Jones, the great defensive lineman from the Dallas Cowboys. Different psyche. It's a whole different sport. But the way Talon's getting pounded, he may think the opponent in front of him can nail him a little bit, like Funmaker.
And instead of getting up, Talon gave us his best oops face with his tongue sticking out. Maybe it was muscle memory, or maybe Butterbean scrambled his Wi-Fi. Either way, Butterbean takes the win again. Just like, say, Saitama from One Punch Man, Butterbean skipped the pleasantries. 1 punch later, Phillips was flying into the ropes like someone just yanked the plug on reality.
From Rodney, and he's starting to get to the mistake, and then it's all over, but he needs to get off of those ropes. That's it. Doesn't know where he's at, and it is over.
The waist, chin up in the air, and see ya. Big power. The Butterbean dropped the gauntlet.
Losing to Butterbean was basically a rite of passage. No shame, especially if your record already looked like a mixtape of losses. Baker stepped in, probably hoping to survive round 1, and Butterbean said, "Nope, next customer."
His opponent, James Baker, has him down in the first round. Baker, by the way, 1-5, has been knocked out in the first in his last 4 fights, and this one is over.
This was one of the matches where Butterbean proved his power, as the fight didn't even survive 30 seconds in the first round before he sent Lindkcker out.
He's out. On his feet, he's out. I have that. One punch. I don't know how quick that was. I think that was about the quickest knockout I've ever seen.
first punch.
Got to
Well,
stick
the
that
second
jab out,
punch.
and there's that right to the body, and the left hook that landed flush on the jaw.
Oh, that was a very wicked punch, and he shouldn't protest at all. He could have been seriously damaged if he...
Securing the WWA World Heavyweight crown, this win even earned him the title King of the 4-Rounders. Butterbean walked forward like the bell owed him money. Bo Lam Moon tried to stand his ground. Bad idea.
버터빈 선수 주겠으면 하고 이제 줄을 좀 묶고 달라는 그런 주로. 예. 자, 마치 싸우는 것 같은 그런 모습인데. 걸리면 안 되겠군요.
One heavy hook changed the mood instantly. Another shot put him on the floor.
로킥. 자, 잡히는 코너 가면 안 됩니다. 자, 밀리면 안 돼. 자, 그렇지. 이어집니다. 버터빈 다운이군요. 끝났어요.
Against Butterbean, bravery expires fast.
이게 체중이 나가면은 만만하게 보여도 체중 자체가.
Butterbean walked in like the Staples Center was a high-stakes vault, and Kerry Biles knew in an instant this was going to get messy.
Biles letting his hands go free.
Throwing his punches up high. He's got to go to the body so that his taller opponent. It's been nice when he was really in better shape, believe me. I want you to just take it easy and eat something. A good left jab, but he stopped jabbing.
Now Butterbean, he wobbles Biles with the left hook, and winning the round may not be good enough. In fact, Bean catches Biles on the right side. 48-year-old grandmother. There. No answer.
By round 2, Biles was trapped on the ropes, looking less like a fighter and more like someone standing in line for valet.
You know, I could I didn't quite get it spat out. He was winning.
Brian Henry showed up thinking he could outpunch Butterbean, which is like trying to out-eat a grizzly at an all-you-can-eat buffet. He swung hard, missed harder, and Butterbean decided to give him a quick lesson in gravity.
So don't expect him to lay down. Gets a good left from Butterbean trying to stay up.
Wow, these guys are hitting hard. Oh my goodness, cheer him on, right on. Oh, 2, 3. That's it, that's all, that's it, it's over.
One thunderous punch later, Henry's legs started dancing the cha-cha, and even the referee had to remind him what standing upright actually meant.
No more.
After flattening opponents all over the USA, Butterbean brought his show to Mexico, and let's just say the fans got every penny's worth of chaos.
Like Butterbean, though, I seldom had damage.
Here we go, right up. Oh, he's hurting now, right to left.
Tim barely had a moment to adjust to the altitude before Butterbean sent him to one knee, like he was proposing, to the canvas. Butterbean didn't warm up. He walked straight into business. Story tried to trade, but his punches felt like suggestions. One heavy left sent him down near the ropes. Butterbean rushed in and finished the job. Some fights end before they even start.
Your winner by TKO due to strikes, Eric Butterbean Ash.
That's the danger of underestimating power. Tell me, who learned the hardest lesson tonight?